chat. I am your host, Nizzy, and in this video, you guys, we're going to be doing a little game preview of tonight's matchup between the Toronto Raptors and the San Antonio Spurs. Raptors look to get back on track and end their 3-game losing skid here. Obviously, it's been a tough stretch for us Raptors fans, you guys. Coming out of the All-Star break, the Raptors are at a 2-5 record since the All-Star break. Definitely not trending in the direction that we wanted to be headed. Obviously trying to make our playoff push here, trying to lock in on that 6th seed. It's kind of escaping us a little bit now with Cleveland kind of taking a 3-4 game lead on top of us here. Hopefully we can get back on track tonight versus the lowly Spurs. Obviously they've had a tough season. They're kind of in a rebuild mode right now, sitting at a 25-40 record. They've also been struggling since the All-Star break at a 2-4 record overall. So this is definitely a get-right game for the Toronto Raptors squad. You guys definitely got to get back on track here. Still got a few injuries. A few guys going to be out of this one. Hopefully Fred VanVleet can be back. He's still a game-time decision with the knee injury. OG Anunoby's still out with the finger injury. Malachi Flynn's going to be out of this one with his hamstring. And then David Johnson is a game-time decision with a knee injury. It'd be nice to see him get some action. He hasn't played a lot this season. Obviously, he's played some time down in the G League. But he has been dealing with that knee injury for quite some time now. So good to see that he's a game-time decision and not completely out. So we'll have to see if he's going to be a go for tonight's matchup or not. And then over on the San Antonio Spurs side of things, you guys, Bates Diop's a game-time decision with the back injury. Lonnie Walker's a game-time decision with an illness. Langford's out with a hamstring, and Vassal's a game-time decision with a groin. So they're still going to have a lot of their top-end guys out there. Obviously, Jakob Poeltl's been having an outstanding season. DeJounte Murray, their star point guard, there's definitely progressed and gotten better as the season's gone along here. So it's definitely going to be a battle. It's not going to be one of those games, I don't think, where the Raptors can just roll them over, especially with the way we've been playing as of late. Just even winning by a fucking point would be a huge victory for us right now. We've just been getting absolutely manhandled by inferior opponents over the last few games here. Obviously, Cleveland, I would say, is probably the better team than we are right now, obviously dealing with some of the injuries to our main guys and Freddie and OG. But those games against the Pistons and the Magic there, you guys, we got absolutely manhandled by the inferior opponent in those ones. Definitely going to have to step up our game and play with a little more intensity and urgency out on the floor for a full 48 minutes in this one. Obviously, heading on a little bit of a road trip here. Got some big games coming up as well after this against the Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets. So the schedule doesn't get any easier for the Raptors squad here, you guys. Definitely got to take advantage of the game coming up tonight versus the Spurs. You're going to want to seal the deal and get the victory in this one desperately, especially, like I said, with the Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets coming up. Thankfully, well, it helps us out anyways. It doesn't help out Phoenix, but they are dealing with some injuries. I think Chris Paul's out right now with a fracture in his hand. I know Devin Booker's been missing some time as well, so there could be an opportunity for the Raptors to bang a couple wins together here. Obviously, Denver's going to be a tough matchup as well with Jokic playing out of his mind again this year. So we'll have to see what happens on that front, you guys, but definitely need to take advantage of the weaker team tonight in the Spurs. Hopefully we can get back on track. Some of the keys to the game that I got for tonight, you guys, is going to be driving the paint. I think it's going to be very crucial for the Raptors squad to get into the paint, try and get lots of easy baskets around the rim there. Try and get to the free throw line, get guys like Jakob Poeltl in foul trouble early on in this game. It's going to go a long ways to helping us out to win the game at the end, I think. Another one as well, you guys, is we got to play hard defense throughout the entire 48 minutes here. I've noticed a lot in the last few games that the defense is lacking majorly. Whenever our offense seems to be struggling a little bit, guys aren't hustling back on the defensive end. There's a lot of transition buckets that they're able to get with ease on this Toronto Raptors squad. So we're definitely going to have to step up our game defensively here over the next few weeks, especially in this one tonight, to be able to get back on track. I don't think we can just allow these guys to be getting out in transition that easy. We can't be pouting, having our heads hanging low whenever we miss a shot on the offensive end. We still got to be able to go out there and grind, get back on the defensive end, and try and create some offense with our defense there, get a couple quick steals or a block, and get out and run in transition, get some easy baskets going for us. I think that's going to be a huge key to tonight's matchup for the Raptors to be able to come out victorious in this one, you guys. And then probably the last big key to the game, I would say, for the Toronto Raptors, you guys, is run an inside-out game. You want to start off this game, shooting inside shots early on, getting to the rim, driving in, trying to draw some fouls, taking some easy jump shots, just outside the key. Just keeping it close to the basket till you get it into a nice rhythm there. Then you can start banging down those 3-point shots, starting to shoot your mid-range game a little bit there. But anytime it seems the Raptors decide to start from the 3-point line and then work their way in, we usually end up starting off the game pretty cold and don't really shoot the ball too well. So you definitely want to see these guys getting into a nice rhythm, getting close to the basket and getting some easy buckets here. I think that'll go a long way to help the Toronto Raptors win this game, you guys. So yeah, it should be a good one to say the least. Like I said, just hoping the Raptors can get back on track, man. It's been a rough stretch of games since the All-Star break. We've gone in the exact opposite direction that we planned on. I'm sure everyone expected us to really take another step coming out of that All-Star break, especially with the run that we went on before the All-Star break began. I think we had, 7 or 8 game win streak there, and then lost a couple just before the All-Star break. So hopefully we can get back to that. Hopefully we can get on another 4 or 5 game win streak here just to seal the deal on a play-in/playoff spot for this squad. I'll give a little prediction for this game, you guys. I think it's going to be closer than what a lot of people would think, but I'm going to go 108-97 for the Raptors here. I think they're going to be able to pull away late in this one and be able to seal the deal against the Spurs team. It's just time, you guys. We need to get back on track, like I said, and need this win desperately, especially with the tough opponents that we got coming up. So it should be a good one tonight. Looking forward to the game. Would love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. What are you guys' predictions for tonight's game? You think the Toronto Raptors got a good opportunity to get a win under their belt here and break that 3-game losing streak, or do you think the Spurs are going to keep us buried down in the dumps here for a 4th loss in a row? Would love your guys' opinion in the comments section down below. That pretty well wraps her up for this video, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please go ahead and like this video if you like sporting content like this. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're looking for more sporting content like this in the near future. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and this is Nizzy with Nizzy Sports Chat.